This video is step 1 in getting your computer running a lot faster. In an article on my blog called Computer is Running Slowly, visit pc-tips.robertshortblog.com for all the details. Hi everyone, Robert Short here. This is a brief video that explains how to download and install and use a product called CCleaner. So first of all, just go to Google and type in CCleaner and hit enter. You're going to find a link that says download. Click that link, download, and then you want to download the free version from FileHippo or Piriform, the company that actually makes the software. I strongly recommend if you find this software useful, then go ahead and pay for the upgrade so that you can get your so that you can support the company that actually creates this software. My version is actually a paid-for software, but it's the exact same version that you can get for free. So click this link here called filehippo.com. And when you do that, up in the upper right hand corner it says download the latest version. In this case it's 3.75, but by the time you get this video it could be something else. I'm sorry, 3.22.1800. It's 3.75 megabytes. So anyway, go ahead and download that. And then the download should start automatically. If it doesn't, just click this link here, but it should be working in the background. I'm going to go ahead and speed things up by clicking that link, and you can see down here in the lower left-hand corner of my browser, it is actually downloading the program. So I already have it installed on my machine, so it may look a little bit different, but I'm going to go ahead and reinstall it. So I'm going to click the download version that I just got, and just to clean things up, I'm going to minimize my browser. Now you see that there is a security warning. It's okay. Go ahead and run that. And you want to choose your language. There's a number of languages available. I'm just going to choose English. And then next, and agree to the license agreement. Go ahead and click I agree. And then there's a bunch of options here. None of them are anything that I would worry about. I'll go ahead and leave them all checked. It's automatically going to check for updates. It's going to add CCleaner to your context menu so you can clean things on the fly and so on. So go ahead and choose that and click install. Now, in just a moment or so, this program is going to install. By the way, you do need to be running Windows for this to work. And I'm going to go ahead and unclick View Release Notes, but run the program so I can show you what to do when you're in it. So the default settings are really great. I mean, you can just go ahead and click Run Cleaner, and it's going to do a great job of cleaning things up just as it is. But there are some other tools here that I want you to look at too. So first of all, it is set up to clean up all kinds of temporary files from all your Internet Explorer cache to if you run any other browser, it'll take care of those as well too. If you've got recent documents in a lot of Word videos or Word documents or anything like that, it'll clean up that type of thing. It does clean up the history, the cookies, the stuff that you don't want on your computer by default, but there are sometimes that cookies are important, like your bank and that sort of thing. So what I recommend doing is going into Options Cookies and finding out what cookies are on your machine before you start cleaning them up, and then select the ones that that you use, the websites that you go to a lot, and actually exclude them. So you can select it here in the left side, and then click that, and it'll go over here to the right side, and it'll exclude it from the cleaning process, which is really useful. Other things that are here are maybe useful, maybe not, but go ahead and click through them and see if there's anything that you do find useful. There is a feature called Secure Deletion and Wipe Free Space. I have those turned on. What it does is it actually really truly removes it and scrubs over the place that the files were deleted from. So that's a nice feature as well. If you look at the tools, this is an area that you should really pay attention to. First of all, what is running on your machine? So to do that, go to the startup and find out what is starting up. Now this is really good information here. You can see I've already disabled things like Skype. I don't use Skype, so why should I have it start up? And if I do use it, I don't want it to start up automatically. Google Update, I leave that one running because it is important. I do want to get all the latest updates and so on. I run a few other things like this. You know, I should disable that. I haven't been in here in a while. eFax, you know, I don't need it running all the time because I barely ever get faxes. So, but the nice thing here is I can actually disable these programs but leave them installed, and then if I ever have any problems or need to reinstall them, I just come back here, select it again, and click enable, and it's back. There's a lot of other things in here, so go through the list, and if you don't recognize it, specifically if it doesn't have a company name here in the publisher column, it's probably something suspect that should not be running. Now, I really find this this tool very useful because otherwise you have to dig through your registry to remove these files that tend to want to run automatically on startup. So go in here, see if there's anything suspect, especially if your machine is super running slow. There might be something running on startup like a virus or something like that that will that you can stop right here. And if you do find something that you just want to get rid of, go ahead and click the delete link, and it'll remove it from the startup file altogether, and the only way to get it back is to reinstall the product. Now that doesn't uninstall the software itself. It removes the link to the software that creates the startup when you first start up your computer, so just be aware of that. There's also over here on the left side, there's also the registry button. I've never really found any need to go in there and change for anything there. I do scan it for issues once in a while, but I don't really do anything with the check marks. And then the CCleaner itself. So really these are the main features. If you're finding things in here that you do want to enable, generally you leave these default things alone, but if there is something that you need to, you can go here. And there's some help online too if you're just not sure. So that's a quick overview of CCleaner. I'm going to go ahead and run the cleaner and clean up my computer and go ahead and sign off this video right now. I hope you enjoyed it. This video is step 1 in getting your computer running a lot faster. In an article on my blog called Computer is Running Slowly, visit pc-tips.robertshortblog.com for all the details.